King was clearly a very great man, and as a result of his work and the work of thousands of other people in the civil rights movement, clearly enormous changes took place in this country. Some of us who are older than others can remember, unbelievable as it may seem to the younger people, that not so long ago in this quote-unquote free country, black people could not sit at the front of buses, could not use restrooms that were reserved for whites only. But clearly things have changed significantly for black people in this country because of King and many others. But as all of the corporations pay their homage to King now and so forth and so on, but most of us may remember that much of what he attempted to accomplish has, of course, not happened. Integration certainly exists far more than it did before. But King, as you may recall, stood out and fought against the Vietnam War and militarization. And the military establishment keeps rolling along. And King was a man of nonviolence and human dignity. And the gap between the rich and poor that King deplored 20 years ago is in fact wider today. His dream may be half built. And I think maybe to conclude these remarks is to say that we have a dual mission in front of us. On one hand, we have the obligation of doing the very best we can to make this city and this city government as great as it can be. But on the other hand, we have got to go into our hearts and into our guts and to rekindle a vision of human dignity, of the kind of society that every person in this room knows can exist. It's not going to happen now. But we have got to hold on to that vision, because if they take away that vision of a new world and a decent society, then everything is lost. And maybe to quote Martin Luther King in the Civil Rights Movement, I do believe we shall overcome.